Rise. The harder it is, you see the title, NAGA the Wise. This is a comprehension it kind of just washed over me real quick. You got so many screens in the world, you got so many visuals to see outside of yourself in the world. You have so many perceptions on people seeing you from their standpoint of the world. Everything in the world is false. Everybody's understanding, even your perception on a person, is wrong. It don't matter how you feel about somebody. Everything is momentary. Every single feeling is momentary. That means at the current moment of your watching the visual through your eyes, a screen, a TV, through a phone, an experience in life, that's based off that particular feeling at that particular moment. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It don't go into this is gonna be forever type thing. Don't go into this is a trustworthy energy. Only thing that can tell you what to connect to you is divine. That's the only thing that can bring shit in your life that's accurate and let you know that when it's in your life that is accurate. The reason why it's this sediment right here that I'm saying is not gonna reach all the minds of people is because not for nothing you're comfortable where you are within your delusion. Me personally, I've experienced so many different levels of everything. Even situations that happen out of the blue and you like, oh shit, what the fuck? So you can't hold on to nothing. You can't have no particular feeling towards anything. You can't be like, dang, yo, I thought this, I thought that. You could try to control the outcome of situations just to make sure it don't go too far. But in the most part, nah, shit changes. Shit is not what it is. And sometimes you got to see that for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, divine has to let you know what's accurate for you. Divine has to let you know what's supreme. Divine has to let you know what's willing. Divine has to let you know the longevity of things. Divine has to let you know in every single aspect. And why do I say divine? It's because you carry a soul. Me, I can say the soul can tell you, the soul has to tell you, but that's us giving the name to that's in our body. You know what I'm saying? Humans, even through the beginning of time, they created the term of the sun, solar system. You know what I'm saying? The soul system. The solar system is still created by man. And with that being a contentious within ego from the beginning of time, everything that we look at is it's not accurate. It's us trying to make it some form of solidification, whether we conquer it and own it, or we stand over it with power and force, or we talk at it and disrespect it, or we steal from it and snatch it, or we treat it in any type of way based off our emotions, the flesh, principles in flesh. There we go again. It's always going to be this as a value. So no, you can't personally make no assumption on no person in life unless divine guides you. That energy that's inside you pushes you right into it and also tell you each time how you're supposed to stand on whatever circumstance. That's how this is supposed to happen. And if we don't break all bonds of how we feel about personal shit, we're going to fail, yo, in every single aspect. If you're not letting divine guide you to make these first choice decisions, you're going to make decisions that's going to fail you, and you think you're going to feel that you're accurate. That's this whole shit. The entire life. Everything. I don't give a fuck what it is. TV, your girlfriend, your homie, your job, your kids, everything. Everything. Because you're going to feel at some point of your growth that this is a totality for you to step to. This is a totality for you to stand up to. This is your time to be what the world says is an adult or a growing kid or a young man or an elder or this or that. All these damn fucking titles that nobody got from divine. Remember, divine don't speak words. It's feeling that divine give you. So that same feeling that you getting in the world that you think you can subsequent it with a great feeling of divinity is false. It's you lying to yourself. That's how you get addicted to bullshit. That's why I be so good in my own energy. Big facts. I be good by my dolo because I be like, yo, you know what? Yo, people really ain't shit. For real, for real. And Divine said that. Divine said inherent evil. Inherent evil. So every time you see something, you're going to look out of yourself to try to stand over that. Whether it's conquering it, putting it down, whatever no matter what the circumstance is. If it's a disapproval to the way your flesh feel, this is how you're going to react. Inherent evil. Can't get away from that shit. Ain't none of you motherfuckers right. And not even me, but I say this all the time because I run to the divine, yo. I run to it. Say it all the time. Don't let me do it, divine, because I'm going to fuck it up. Step in for me. People like, yo, I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, y'all the mass of idiots that's already decided to fail. And the other ones that's teeter-tottering is trying to decide if that's even right or not. Without the natural orientation that everything that came in earth was being guided by the divine. Still to this day, the trees that are older than you is still being guided by the divine to grow. Grass that starts new, still being guided by the divine with no words. Everything in earth is guided by divine, but your damn mouth. I don't know what I'm talking about though, right? I'm tripping. I'm tripping. He crazy. I don't know what that shit he's saying. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm crazy enough not to follow you idiots. It's a fact. I'm crazy enough to stand on the outside of all that bullshit while y'all lie to yourself about what you think feel good. And divine give me an ultimate feeling of feeling good. In this world, yo, that's how it's always gonna be. It ain't gonna never be no separate from that. And the reason why the world is where it is because y'all let that shit get out of hand. What about kings and rulers? Well, a ruler followed a fucking king, and a king was the spiritual lock of lineage. It had nothing to do with royalty. Royalty was a created word as well. So the locks, what we call royalty, was holding the DNA of divinity through families. Yeah, that had to get broken because motherfuckers wanted to sit in a place that wasn't for them. Like I said, it always goes that way. Everybody not royalty. I don't give a damn what your family came from 5,000 years ago. The universal royalty, the locks, is DNA. That's why the whole function of mixing and all that shit had to take place to confuse the masses. People don't know enough to actually try to know something. You know what that means? You don't know the definition of all the capabilities to actually think that you know something before you want to challenge somebody who tells you anything. Majority of the time, I'd rather just be quiet because it's like, yo, who I'm going to tell this to and have camaraderie with? Nobody. Nobody. And that be the reality. You know what I'm saying? When you hear it because your politeness is not idiotic. It's literally help for real. But then if I'm trying to help you and you trying to drag me back because you just don't want to get it, you heard what I said, want to get it, you don't want to learn. That's the difference because you got to put down how you see shit. So that's automatically speaking to you, not nobody else, especially not the teacher. You can be mad at the teacher all fucking day long. Nobody don't give a shit if you mad at the teacher. The teacher is teaching you. They get paid to do that. They standing in front of you for a reason. So you don't get a chance to tell them something. And if you one of those people that do that, you delinquent. You probably was like that when you was a child. It don't change. There's not a sediment of reality that exists to be true. No, these are people's perception. None of these motherfuckers is saying, nah, it ain't my way. Here, I'm going to tell you what I do. I hold on to the divine. Let's see what that looks like for you. Show me one person that's telling you this. Or are they pointing out your shortcomings that divine has said already that you're imperfect? Or are they telling you this how messed up you are? Or are they trying to guide you? Or they pointing this out, you said this, are they doing that, or they trying to help you? Or they showing up like they somebody that they not just because they can do something to seem as if what they're doing is of a value because they really not good on the inside. So if I play this role like I'm doing some good shit, maybe I can wear the crown of an angel. How you gonna wear the crown of an angel? You don't even see that shit in yourself. You too busy being combative. That shit all over the damn world, like mop water. It's everywhere. And everybody got a justification for their stupidity. Everybody do. You know what my justification is? Father, take this shit off me before I get mad. Father, please get this shit off me, yo. I'm about to lose it, yo. Separate any negativity that's impeding me from being obedient to you, Father. Please, I'm imperfect. That's what I do. See, because when you young, you worry about what your authorities say. You worry about how they gonna see you. You'll look back if you about to get in trouble when you a teenager. You'll look back to see if somebody elder looking at you, because you don't want them to see. These days, you really don't give a shit who see. Matter of fact, see it, so you know not to fuck with me too. How about that? It be that type of energy. That's why the world going loose right now with no regard to truth. No regard to truth. Everybody got so much to say and nothing to do. I be on my social medias. Do you know the social media nowadays will show you everybody who plays a part? Like if you got post or whatever you put out, it'll show you who watching it. But you can also see who like it, who support it, who share, who comment, all that. So then I'll be looking, it'll be like 100 and something people viewed it. You go to the views, they'll show you people you familiar with. You're like, damn, all these people I know. Not now one of these motherfuckers hit the like button. Through a comment, nothing. I'll be like, yo, every last one of them motherfuckers haters. Every last one of them. And I see them down the list. I'll be like, yo, hating ass, you over here looking, what you looking for with your looking ass? What you want to see? You want to see if your life has an effect on somebody else's life? You don't really. You don't. Your effect is how well you show up. And if you don't show up, you get forgotten. That's a fact. What up, Wallace? But that's a fact. So I sit down and I be patient. I be like, you know what? It ain't got nothing to do with congregation. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It really got to do with not saying much and not doing much. Finding ways to maintain and balance and keep going within that notion. You can't hold on to life. Life has to be lived. You have to go through it. I think I'm going to start speaking lesser. You know how many videos I see now where people have taken my videos and they use it for their own actuality like it's truth? Before anybody said angles of light, they were calling them angels. Oh, angels, angels, angels. Years ago, I promoted, they're not angels, they're angles, L's. Angles of light, light that shines off of the source. Nobody was saying that shit until I said that shit. I don't give a damn who says, oh, it came from, it didn't come from there. I know the day I started saying this shit years ago. I used to have ciphers with homeboys in the hood, and we would sit around tables, and I'd be like, yo, watch, you gonna see this on social media, and ain't nobody saying it yet. Just know I said it first here. Niggas would laugh. I bet you if you went to anybody who was there at that time, 10, 15 years ago, they're gonna be like, nah, he said this shit. He said everything he's saying right now then, and said nobody was gonna be saying it, and it's gonna spread around, and everybody gonna act like they own it. He said that then too. There's people who will tell you this shit. He said that then too. He said that then too. I ain't need no praise for none of that shit though. I gave it to the divine because without the divine, it ain't even possible. Ain't nothing possible without the divine. So I don't even care. I just look at people, use life. Just use it up. Use it up, use it up, use it up. Sure, do you. Do you. But what you put out is what you will receive. NAGA the Wise.